Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Master Chief Collection, grabbing the Pacifist achievement. This is to beat the level the Silent Cartographer without shooting, throwing any grenades, using melee, dying, or restarting. So it's pretty much to beat the whole level without doing any damage. So what you want to do is, from the start, you want to take a left after getting dropped off instead of following your Marines. This way you can sequence break pretty much half the level where you just go straight to the second base instead of heading to the first base. So what you want to do is just want to go over here. You are allowed to jump, so that's the only thing you can do besides move is just jump. So you can do that. I do not recommend doing this achievement at the same time as the beating a level without jumping achievement, because that is pretty difficult, because jumping is your best way to get around enemies in a pinch. So that's my best advice. Alright, once you head to the hill, you want to take a right and you want to hug the wall right here. That way you can sneak past all of the enemies. And then you want to go past this tree right here. And then you want to stick to the left wall. Up here the enemies will see you, so just try to zigzag your way and take as little damage as possible. And you can just jump to weave around them. And just going to head up here. Just keep hugging the left wall. It's probably the best way to avoid the enemies, because the trees and rocks will help you out with blocking bullets. Once you're up here, there's going to be 2 medkits in case you need to get your health back. Grab those 2. Down here, there's going to be an overshield. You can pick that up to give yourself some more protection. Those 2 hunters will mess you up, so quickly zip out of here and head over to the base. And once again, you can use the trees and the rocks for extra protection. Over here, you have some jackals that can mess you up. Stick to the right, and then we're going to take a left here, and then we're going to weave through the trees here and all the boulders, using them as cover. So just want to keep weaving back and forth, and you want to aim for this opening right here. And you have some more jackals. We're just going to jump over these guys and make the best use of our overshield. Alright, we're going to slide over here, and then there's going to be some grunts that are going to come pouring out of the base. Just ignore them. Just jump over them. Then you want to take a left here, and you want to head downstairs. And now you have some more hunters. For this, I recommend sticking to the right, and as soon as you get here, you want to cut towards the middle. And then the hunter's going to charge you. Just swoop out of the way, bullfighting style, and just zip around here to avoid their shots and make a quick shot to the switch. We're going to switch off the power, which opens the door to the other base, which allows us to have access to the Silent Cartographer. Once you do that, we are going to make our quick escape now. So head on outside, and we're going to book it to the exit. So you're going to have the hunters to deal with as well as an elite. So we're going to stay to the left right here. Careful. Going to do some jumpies. Use the purple things to block all of the explosive shots. Weave back and forth, and you should be good. Now we're going to be outside. All the enemies outside are taken care of, luckily for us. So we're going to take the right door and pick up another overshield if you need it. Now the reason we need this overshield is because we're going to jump straight off the cliff. And the reason for that is it saves us a bunch of time as well as avoiding a bunch of enemies. So you kind of want to hug the cliff here and just want to slide down and hope you take as little damage as possible. Over here is going to be the down pelican as well as a warthog you can use. You can drive vehicles and get kills with them. They will not void the achievement, thankfully. So hop in the warthog and then take it towards the right path. You can run over enemies. That will not void the achievement, so keep that in mind. Take this down the beach and take this all the way over to the second base. Over here you can say hi to your Marines. They should still be fighting because we sequence broke the game, basically. Basically, we're supposed to go this direction, go to the second base, get told by the game that we can't go in there, and then we're going to head to the first base. But of course, you can do this a lot faster, just heading directly to the first base. So keep that in mind. So we're going to head up this hill right here, making our way to the base. You can sequence break this, and it will not mess up the story. The base is going to be over here. An enemy dropship will drop a lot of enemies, so you want to make this a little snappy. There will be a hunter out here, 2 hunters in fact, and we're just going to leave the warthog right there. Careful for the elites. We're going to slide, jump over all these guys, but the auto-targeting, unfortunately, gravitates us towards the enemies. We're going to head down here, and the door should be unlocked, so just head on downstairs, and then you want to take a left here. Now with this base, it's very easy to get lost, so pay attention to these little nuances on where to go. Right here, you want to take a left, and then head down this hallway. Take a right. We're going to sneak past that guy and head through this door right here. And that guy is none the wiser if you do that quickly. Now with this, you want to hug the wall and go behind the staircase. That will give us some cover because the enemies will see us. And we're going to go into this door, and now we're going to head downstairs. Doing pretty good. Jump over these 2 jackals and then head into this door. You want to keep your overshield as alive as possible. There will be health kits here in case you took any damage. You want to stay to the right here, and then over here you want to go to the left. There is a window right here you can jump through, and you have a hunter, so you want to use the pillars for cover. And there's another hunter right there, so zip to the right and then take the staircase down while jumping to avoid the explosive blast. As you can see there, they will mess you up. You're going to go over here, look for that symbol right there. You know you're in the right place. You're going to head down this staircase right here. In this room, it's very easy to get lost, so pay attention to this. You want to go to the door that's directly under the staircase. So you want to look for this symbol, and you know you're in the right place. Head into the door and head downstairs. From here, you want to take a left, and you're going to have some grunts here. Ignore them and just drop down to the right. When you see this bridge thing with the holograms, you want to go straight, and there will be a ramp down here. Take the ramp down. There will be 2 elites right here, and if you're fast enough, you can sneak past them by zipping around. But anyways, hit the switch in order to get the Silent Cartographer activated or whatever. And now you want to go in the opposite direction of the elite. So you want to take the back door out, and over here should be another overshield. Refresh your overshield, and then take these stairs up. And now you want to take a left here. Just ignore all the enemies. We're going to zip around. We want to try to make our way back up to that balcony earlier. So look for that bridge again. And you know you're in the right place. Do a quick turn over here. There should be the ramp right here you can take up. Take the ramp up, and now it's a straight shot for that door right there. So watch out for this grunt. He's annoying. And we're going to go over here, take a right, and take up the stairs up. You have some jackals, jump on top of them. Those guys will mess you up because a straight jackal shot will knock out your overshield. So keep that in mind. But anyways, you want to constantly look for stairs. So this staircase is going up, and now you have these guys. Jump over them. Try to take cover here, and then you want to keep running over here. Do not go downstairs. That's a trap. You have that guy. Just ignore him. Left here, and then zip around these enemies, and just keep looking for staircases up. That's the goal, to constantly be going up. So we're going to zip around here, and do not stop, because if you stop, enemies will find you and put bullets in your face. So you have these guys, just jump over jackals. You have the hunter. For that, you want to be on the right. When he charges, you want to immediately dash to the left, because if he hits you, he will knock you down the chasm, and you will die. You have to start this all over again. Go up here, jump through this window, and then take a left. Try not to get stuck, and then head through the door. Once you're in here, you want to take this staircase up, and then you're pretty much in the home clearing. You can charge your shields up a bit here, but once you're out here, take a right, and you have a bunch of elites here. Try to jump over them, and now you have this hallway with the energy sword elite. Now you gotta be very careful with this guy, because in one hit, he'll knock your shields down. If you don't have any shields up, he will kill you. Get past the doorway, and as long as you're jumping, he can't hit you. But what happens when you are moon jumping like that is you constantly get stuck on the door frame. So stop jumping when you are trying to go through a door, and you should be good. Make it up here. Watch out for the invisible elite, and now you have this part. The energy sword guys should still be chasing you, by the way. Jump over the hunter, and then you want to look for the sand right here. You want to hug the wall while constantly jumping, because that is your best way of getting rid of the energy sword guy. Go into the cave, and you want to keep running the circle until the pelican lands, basically, because the energy sword guy will constantly chase you until he dies. So just keep running the circle. Once you pop out of here, watch out for the hunters and the invisible elites. We're just going to keep running the circle until the pelican lands. Now, when you do a complete second circle, he will stay in the cave. So instead, we're going to do a U-turn. By now, the pelican should have landed. So you want to bounce your way back up the sand hill. Watch out for the invisible elite and the hunters. And you want to quickly jump into the pelican, hit right bumper to end the level, and you should be good. Once the pelican leaves, and after a cutscene, you should get the achievement. There it is. It's going to be for 10 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.